lot of people in this world search endlessly for some complex magical formula to understand why some people are successful and why others are not. But when you really think about it, it just boils down to this concept of productivity. That when it's all said and done, you can honestly say that you applied the most amount of effort to the best of your ability in the allotted time that you had. That you used every single minute of your day for a specific purpose. And all successful people realize that time is the most precious commodity that's out there. It's the one thing that you can't buy or ever buy back. So these successful people realize that they have an allotted time to perform a given task. Therefore, they have to give their absolute all to doing that task. Because going through the emotions is literally the most disadvantageous thing you can do. That often when you do something wrong the first time, you have to go back and do it right the second time. Whereas if you did it right the first time, you never have to go back and do it again. And all successful people realize that they're going to give it their absolute all and put their heart and their soul into any task that they do, no matter how small or how large it is. And the major difference is that successful people will do everything in their power to get it right. And if they do get it wrong, they will do it again and again and again with the same effort and enthusiasm until they always get it right, until they have achieved what they set out to accomplish, whereas unsuccessful people give up too soon when they've hit obstacles. You can look at some of the most successful people: Walt Disney, Oprah, Einstein, Michael Jordan, Bill Gates. These people failed countless times before they were given the time of day. And a lot of people just disregard it by saying they stole someone else's idea, or they'll play the money card and say they paid to get to where they were. But what a lot of people don't realize is that these people gave it their heart and their soul throughout every single thought, throughout every single idea, throughout every single action, every single day, for weeks, for months, for years, for decades to get to where they were. That they weren't just going to go through the motions, but they were going to break through all mental barriers to get where they wanted to be. And that's the difference between successful people and those who are not. A lot of people think that what they do in life is beneficial, and then they get frustrated when they don't see the results that they want that other people are getting. For instance, you can say to yourself that you went to the gym today, and now you're better off because of it. But the question you really have to ask yourself is, what did I do in the gym today? What did I do and how did I do it? People complain that they can't build up their arm muscles, or they can't get a nice set of abs, or that they can't burn fat, or that they can't even build muscle to begin with, and it's your genetics that's preventing you from getting there. But it's really not about the genetics as much as it is about the effort and about doing the activity right. And I believe that this transfers throughout all facets of life, whether it's working on your schoolwork, or getting up in the morning to get those extra reps in while your competition is still sleeping, or whether it's working on that business proposal at your professional job. It's even the small things in life, like cleaning the dishes or cleaning the house. Because if you can't clean the house right, how are you expected to run a Fortune 500 company right? And all successful people understand that they're going to give it their all throughout every single task that they have to do, because time is so precious, and that they're going to do it right. So I hope you understand this concept of productivity a little bit better. And you need to ask yourself, what are you going to do today? But more importantly, you need to ask yourself, how are you going to do it?